Miss picks up her super long dress and walks out the door, not caring whether the assistant behind her feels bad or not. Ye Xian, however, quietly appeared and watched her fade away with a gloomy face. Chen Jinshu's cursing at her assistant, not knowing that it has been recorded. What will be waiting for her? The little assistant was really sad. Why did you do this to me? Ye Xian hurriedly handed out tissues to the lady and looked at her with eyes full of concern. Are you okay? Ignoring the mess at this moment, she raised her arm and ruthlessly wiped away her tears. Immediately after that, she hurriedly waved her hand. I'm fine, don't misunderstand. I just got sand in my eyes. I just heard Chen Jinshu hit you. She treated you like this. Why do you still stay with her? The little assistant's eyes widened. Did you hear that? She begged Ye Xian not to say anything. She still wants to stay with Jinshu, and no one will believe her. This woman was obviously mistreated, but she still didn't want to leave Chen Jinshu. Did she have something on her? But she had more important things to do. She had just picked up a thick pile of scripts. The mobile phone suddenly rang. Jian finally remembered his men. There is a small shrimp like me. It's really a good thing that the Scream Night Awards have just sent her an invitation. With my current reputation and status, what does it matter to me if the trophies are flying all over the place? This kind of awards ceremony is a great opportunity for exposure. How can I waste it? After she was sure she wanted to go, it was soon time for Scream Night. Carrie sneaked a glance at her and looked very puzzled. Ye Xian, it's Scream Night and you're dressed like this. It's to Milky. She's dressed like a cute high school student. People want to hold her in their arms and ravage her. He stopped himself from thinking in time. It's not something a straight man should think about. Lin Yin slowly looked at her. I heard that your ban has been lifted, and you've even got good resources. Carrie immediately raised his voice. Who has access to Yandong's blocking order? It won't be the Starlight executives. General Manager Bo, right? Ye Xian wanted to explain clearly. Obviously my second brother sacrificed his interests. How did all the credit fall on him? However, at this moment, everyone was stagnant, thinking about the werewolf Ye Xian mentioned. Don't you guys have internet access? A werewolf is more ruthless than a ruthless man, and it's just right to use it on a Mr. Bo. Just after her words, there was a sound of movement in the back of the car. Ye Xian is puzzled and pulls over. Is there anyone else in the back? Lin Yin quietly looked at herself and made a silent gesture. Then she looked at Carrie again, and he actually gave a thumbs up. The next to come to us is the Asian superstar boy band. They are all very handsome. Carrie is winking at the fans, and the rest of them are smiling. Female fans see their idols. Carrie winks at me. I'm dead. Ye Xian has long planned to have a good business. This is the first time she walks into the public eye after removing her smoky makeup. This little brother is milky and handsome, but this is for his appearance time. Is he ENV? I thought his photo was P, but I didn't realize it was so cute. The crowd walked to the door with different looks. Then the staff hurriedly opened the door. They walked forward calmly, surrounded by reporters who were snapping photos. Ye Xian was stunned, for has such a big face in the entertainment industry that it can make so many stars stand up to welcome them. She was still immersed in her fantasy, but was ruthlessly interrupted by a man. She didn't expect this person to be a Mr. Bo. Why did he come to this kind of event? But the way he looked at her was not very friendly. He's obviously the one who hit me. Why is he still angry? Let's announce the most popular singer and the best dancer of the year. That's the director of the hit film and TV show, the producer of the national variety show. I'm going to strike up a conversation later. The premise is that Jiang Wenza is a bit strange. Is he staring at me for something? What's going on in his head? I guess it's useless to ask. I didn't realize that underneath his cold exterior, he was wondering if Ye Xian was trying to catch him. Jiang Wenza dismissed these thoughts. He had already been named Screaming Man, and was about to go on stage at the same time as Jinshu. The actress who slapped her assistant in the toilet is really good at acting. At this moment, the stage rang with congratulations. Congratulations to our Screaming Man and Goddess. Come up to the stage to receive the award. Do you think it's about to end? But we still have one more award to announce. Our heroes and goddesses will announce the Lame Plum Award. The Screen platform is really bad. Winning this award means bad reputation, bad acting, and bad style. The list of awards does not have this item. Maybe the director, in order to increase the gimmick, temporarily added it, but after the Screaming Man saw the name, beads of sweat ran down his cheeks. Xiangfei Video had been acquired by a Mr. Bo. They wouldn't be afraid of offending anyone. Chen Jinshu snatched the list and didn't give him a chance to react. I'm going to announce that the winner of the 5th Scream Night of Xianfei video is Ye Xian. Ye Xian himself was in a daze, and his thoughts exploded in his head. The crowd was talking. He must be so angry that he would walk away. Maybe he would even scold someone. She secretly lowered her head. No wonder I could come to the Scream Night. So that was it. Even though she had a bad reputation, and her teammates wanted to step in and stop her. You don't have to collect this kind of award. What rubbish Scream Night. You are a member of our four. Why should they bully you? Ye Xian gave a slight smile to her teammates, then gently said she was fine. She walked up to the podium very calmly in front of everyone. Is she going the wrong way? Is she really going to receive the award? When she passed by her boss, Bo Tingshen's thin lips rose slightly and coldly and stiffly ordered her to stop. Ye Xian did not stop and continued to walk forward with her feet up. And Mr. Bo's face was suddenly gloomy. As expected, he immediately ordered his assistant to look into the suspicious award. Chang Jinshu happily stood on the stage and took out the highly insulting trophy, quickly handing it to Ye Xian. She was waiting for this person to collapse in anger, so she could show everyone how crazy she looked. Ye Xian took it calmly and thanked Senior Jinshu sincerely. I have to thank 3 people for winning this award today. Firstly, the judges of the Scream Night. Thank you for giving me this award to motivate me. Secondly, to all the fans who voted for me late at night. I hope you all take care of your rest, otherwise I will be heartbroken. Lastly, I would like to thank my boss, Bo Tingshen, president of Starlight Entertainment, as a for Starlight Entertainment artist. They all got trophies, but not me. Mr. Bo was kind enough to give me the Sour Plum Award as a token of his appreciation. Lastly, I'd like to thank Scream Night for giving me the opportunity to promote my new drama, and I hope you'll support it. Chang Jinshu howled inwardly. This dead gay is actually rubbing off on me. What right does he have to publicize? After the awards ceremony, there was a lot of discussion. I didn't realize that there was a celebrity cocktail party after the awards ceremony. Carrie was going to introduce resources to her to make sure she could meet a good director, but I just flirted with a Mr. Bo on stage. He'll catch me in the act. She acted positively and cooperated with her teammates. Inside, she's thinking, I'd better go first. She was so focused on slipping away that she bumped into someone with her wine glass. She quickly looked up with the intention of apologizing, but she didn't expect it to be the big smelly face of a Mr. Bo. Ye Xian turned sharply and says she'll go get some paper to wipe him off. Mr. Bo had already guessed what she was thinking and grabbed her to stop her from slipping away. Ye Xian actually wetted Mr. Bo's clothes. No wonder his face looked so bad. Jiang Wanzi also feels sorry. Big brother has cleanliness fetish. Will not forgive him lightly. He's going to go over there, but there's always a couple of bad eggs. You're not going to plead for Ye Xian. Aren't you afraid that if you're soft this time, he'll come back to haunt you? Stop trying to stop him. Yes, what's wrong with me? At this time in the dressing room, the atmosphere is obviously a bit strange. I've made you angry, but as I am a small employee, can you show me some mercy? She slowly lifted her head. I can't believe Mr. Bo didn't teach me a lesson. She quickly looked over to where the man was. In Ye Xian's opinion, it's a hooliganism for him to take off his clothes in front of me. Mr. Bo reveals his upper body and asks her to get new clothes. And wipe your nosebleed. Don't get your clothes dirty. Ye Xian thinks it's a big misunderstanding. I have no intention to do anything wrong to you. After bragging, she lowered her head and carefully checked the tag of the clothes. She was surprised by the tag. It's expensive. He won't make me pay for it. Right. I'm not going to pay for it. Am I? Let's just take the easy way out. If you don't have any other orders, I'll be going now. She just turned her body. The man's voice followed. You try. I am at fault today. I shouldn't have connoted you during the awards, but you gave me the rotten sour plum award, eh? The curtain of the changing room was opened instantly. Bo Tingshen didn't even have time to fasten his buttons before he walked out with a cross-eyed look on his face. Ye Xian took a few steps back. I'm just stating the facts objectively, only to see the man come with a smooth wallop, prompting her to stare at him closely. Why do you think the award was given to you by me? Isn't it true that Xianfei Video is now being acquired and Bo Tingshen is the top boss? Why didn't you stand still when I called out to you just now? There's no way you didn't hear me. She gave a cold snort inwardly, awarding me the prize, but still pretending to shout at me. At this time, the door of the room was violently pushed open, scaring the 2 people in the room. It turned out to be the assistant who came in a hurry. The person who awarded the rotten acid prize had been found. The assistant's mouth grows wide in surprise. I seem to have come in at a bad time. Bo Tingshen had to let go of his arm, and his indifferent voice rang out like a boss. Who is it? After quietly observing the surroundings, the assistant quickly closed the door. The Sour Plum Award is a temporary addition by the Director of Operations, and no one except the awards team knows about it. Why is Director Fei deliberately targeting me? I don't think I even know him. It turns out that Qin Shuqing is the second youngest wife of the Bo family, pressured Director Fei to add the Rotten Plum Award, and demanded that the Lame Plum Award be given to the person who made it. At this time, Mr. Ba gazed at her. Still think it's awarded by me. Xiaoya, envy, embarrassed and helpless, stammered that it is not. I'm not a werewolf, you're disappointed. You've always thought of me this way. How did he know I said that? Is it the one in my back row? She had to plead with Chief Bo again. Punish me any way you want. I'm at your disposal. I didn't expect Mr. Bo to be so decisive, then punish 0 and drop another 3 percentage points. She looked even more devastated. I'll do it alone. Don't involve others. Hegemony seems to be very satisfied with his name. Are you saying 0 is an outsider? She nodded her head affirmatively. 0 has nothing to do with me. Then answer one question, and Ye Xian will tell you everything. It seems he's still curious about this. What's the relationship between Ye Xian and her? But last time he was at the Japanese restaurant, didn't he not care about my relationship with Ye Xian at all? And it's rumored that I'm his mistress. Doesn't Mr. Bo believe it? Ye Xian was about to explain when the door slammed again. It's actually Jiang Wanzi who came to save the day. The executives of Shanfei Video are waiting for you at the cocktail party. Big Brother's eyes are very sharp. Is he warning me? Luckily, he responded to me and said he would give him 5 minutes. Ye Xian promptly waved his hand and slipped away. Since you still have something to do, I won't waste your time. Boss obediently put on his jacket, intending to deal with business first. Pick up my clothes, wash them and send them over with the answer, and the one you took by surprise. Who doesn't care about our little envy? She's really poor now, eh? Big Brother has a serious cleanliness problem. He won't use anything that's been touched. Mr. Bo is so overbearing. What should I say to him? And what do you mean? I took that one. He's about to leave. Ye Xian is applying for an assistant from Jiangwen. What's going on here? Is he so happy that he decided to grant amnesty to the whole world? Not only did he not punish me, he even rewarded me with an assistant. He's really the best boss in the world. Apparently, Mr. Bully eats it up. He always treats those he's interested in differently. Then she waved her hand happily. I'll leave in a roundabout way. Mr. Bo, take care. Inside the Yi group, her second brother is anxiously handling documents. When he was passing by the staff area, he heard a whispered conversation. Last night's Shanfei Video actually gave Ye Envy a Rotten Sour Plum Award. She really deserved this kind of doing fine. Ye Xiaowen's footsteps gave a start. They're talking about the little sister. So he looked to the side, and the person on the screen was clearly reflected in his eyes. It was really his little sister, the winner of the Rotten Plum Award. Ye Xian, as if the sky had collapsed, Ye Xiaowen stayed in place incredulously. Just the voice of these employees simply insulted his little sister. Really cannot tolerate it at all. He quickly raised his palm and slapped it over with a sharp and dry slap. As expected, our Ye general manager is incomparably domineering and directly slammed their mobile phones to the ground. Pack up your things and get out of here. You've been sacked. How dare these people gloat? The sun is shining in the room. The sun is shining on my arse. Ye Xian was still sleeping soundly, but her mobile phone buzzed by her pillow. She couldn't stand it any longer and answered the phone. Why are you disturbing people's sleep so early in the morning? Little sister, don't worry. Bo Tingshen dared to give you a bad prize. I will help you to take revenge. Even if I lose all my money, I will make him pay a painful price. Ye Xian rolled over. The Rotten Plum Award has nothing to do with Mr. Bo. I applied for it. Second brother doesn't understand. Do you really want to take the black and red route? If you really like acting, I'll open a film company for you and train you along. Ye Xian understands. I know you guys love me, but I can't always rely on my family. I also want to know more about Chen Jinshu's assistant. The more detailed, the better. Bo Tingshen was dealing with company documents when there was a knock at the door. Big brother, you're suddenly looking for me. Is there something wrong? He looked at his brother up and down, then picked up the documents and mobile phone in his hand. On it was a photo of Ye Xian, and he tossed it over with a light motion. This is the evidence handed over last night by the mastermind behind last night's lousy Sour Plum Awards, the director of operations of Shanfei Video. Last night, it's Director Fei. The award wasn't given by Big Brother. Qin Shuqing is bullying me. I'm the fiancé of the Bo family's second youngest son. It must go to Ye Xian. Jiang Wanzi was stunned. She did this behind my back. Big Brother hates this kind of person. Fei Yunchuan has resigned. Chang Jinshu is your man. You handle it. Although Big Brother is very strict, he won't look into such a small matter as the Sour Plum Prize. Is it because of Ye Xian that he's looking into this? However, Mr. Bo won't tell him the truth, so he immediately retorted, "Do you think it's possible?" But the assistant knew very well that it was because Ye Xian ignored him that he asked himself to look into it. Jiang Wenzi gripped his mobile phone and said he was confused. "I'll take care of this matter." He turned around and went to deal with it, but also will take over the report to the big brother. Big brother doesn't believe me, or is he reminding me to handle it seriously? So at 8 p.m., the building is still lit up. It's the premiere of Ye Xian's new drama, and everyone is waiting to see how it will be received. The pop-ups are all cursing us. How can you still smile? Director Lee, thanks to Ye Xian's publicity last night, the traffic is so good now. It's almost as good as the first day of the show. Ye Xian's performance in the new drama is very easy. Countless black fans rushed in to watch, cursing and swearing at the opening, and leaving in a strange manner. Director Lee smiles and reaches out to stop them. "Don't disturb me from watching Gu Chen." At this time, behind them, the staff exclaimed, "Our drama is on the hot search." The keywords are Ye Xian acting, and the Imperial sister vs the little puppy super sweet. "We bought the hot search." Director Lee said that the crew ran out of money a long time ago. It should be tap water, this time thanks to Ye Xian and Jiangxin. Jiangxin was a bit shy, not expecting her role to be recognized. In the midst of all the laughter, the drama starring Chen Jinshu was stolen by Ye Xian. It took her a lot of publicity to get the ratings, but Ye Xian got it in just one episode. Why doesn't it go to hell? The jealous Ye Xian herself was immersed in the drama, but she suddenly sneezed and felt a slight chill. She picked up her mobile phone, which was ringing, and saw countless messages on it. For boy band Ye Envy, 1 million fans overnight. A day beauty left a happy message. "Ye Xian, you're so handsome, my fairy boy." Ye Envy watched the messages carefully and concluded that all these fans were actually alive. This guy called First Leaf also cut a video of Chen Xin. His hand speed is really fast. It was well produced and skillful. It was not a marketing number. At this time, she suddenly received a new message. "First Leaf, brother, I'm Hui Hui. Do you still remember me? I can set up a backup club for you." Ye Xian picked up his memory and recalled who this girl was. At that time, he was on the film set and was concerned about comforting a little girl. So it was that way. As my reputation starts to turn around, there will be an influx of new fans. It's an important time to consolidate fans. I think I can trust her. She just figured out something. And Jiangwen actually called himself. "I didn't expect your little goo to be so surprised. I've got an advert for you. Go and try it out." Ye Xian said she was shocked. One of the biggest sponsors of Workplace went in cloud. White toothpaste, but white toothpaste has strict requirements, so it only gives you a chance to audition. But ultimately it's up to you. With my straight and white teeth, it's not right for me not to endorse a toothpaste product. I have to take his suit to the dry cleaners tomorrow morning when there's no call. So early the next morning, she went to the laundromat in full armor. When she opened the door, the staff inside was catching up with the drama. Ye Xian and Jiangxin really look good together. Their acting is so realistic, it's possible they're already together in reality. Ye Xian, being a crossdresser and a straight woman, was the first to refute their comments. The staff looked at her very unfavorably. Ye Xian had to say, "Oh no, that's because the characters are in love. It has nothing to do with the actors. The actors are just playing along." But the staff wouldn't let it go. "Who are you to say it's not suitable? And what's wrong with the age difference?" Another pretty girl stepped in just in time. "Sorry, my colleague is a fan of Ye Xian. Did you come to our laundry to wash or pick up your clothes? Your sets are expensive, handmade, custom-made. Red wine stains are hard to treat. You can't pick them up until sometime later." The employee immediately extends his palm. Could guess a total of 16,018. Ye Xian's hand trembled slightly when she took out her mobile phone. "What, 16,800? She had to cry without tears to pay the bill. Of course, to wash trouble to me invoice." At this time in the swimming pool, all the people have gathered in one hall. The director bought a cake for the whole cast and crew, and to congratulate Mr. Gu on his successful debut. It's a very grand ceremony. It's nothing compared to what you've done for the new show. After the 2 days of TV, it's all gone up dramatically. At this moment, Jiangxin shyly came forward. "Ye Xian, this is from me." Ye Xian said he can't take it. "I'm not the only one who made the ratings go up." However, Jiangxin shyly explained, "I didn't give you this gift because of the ratings." It made her think twice. "It's because I'm grateful to you for what you said last time, for getting me out of the bullseye. Then it's really hard to say no. Big deal. I'll give her another gift after I accept it." She happily opened the gift, but she didn't expect it to be a valuable watch. "This watch costs 300,000 on the market. I can't afford this gift." It's not a question of whether she likes it or not. It's just too expensive, Jiangxin said. There is no such thing as expensive as long as you like it. Their friendly interaction was actually captured by the paparazzo. Ye Xian reacted at the first time. Now that the news broke out, it would undoubtedly be unfavorable to both of them, so she hurriedly chased after them and angrily scolded the paparazzo to stop. This person must be a paparazzo. We can't let him have material to make up rumors. But there was water on the ground. Which one of them spilled it? She was devastated. She was about to fall on her arse. There was a good guy who saved her. What Ye Xian did not expect was that it was Captain Jian who had been avoiding her. She hurriedly stood up and thanked him. Captain, why did you come here? Obviously. The captain was about to explain. His arm was suddenly grabbed by someone. Evenings, are you here to see me? Chen Jinshu pretended to be very happy and held the man's arm intimately.